Imagine waking up on a mysterious island, not knowing how you got there, and realizing you're trapped in a real-life nightmare. That's the premise of Mi Yu Xing Jie, also known as Uncharted Walker. The series takes us on a high-stakes journey where survival is the only option, but nothing comes easy. With deadly viruses, monstrous creatures, and untrustworthy allies, this is not your typical deserted island tale. Let's dive into the intense world of Mi Yu Xing Jie and uncover the challenges faced by our stranded characters. The story kicks off with Ning Yuan, our protagonist, narrowly escaping a deadly trap. He finds himself dazed, disoriented, and bound alongside He Jiang, a menacing gangster, and Su Jin, a frantic doctor. This unlikely trio immediately faces a dangerous reality. They are stranded on an isolated island teeming with threats around every corner. It's not just the deadly environment they have to fear. Paranoia, desperation, and betrayal quickly become their greatest enemies. Ning Yuan is initially confused about his situation, trying to piece together what happened before waking up on the island. His confusion is mirrored by He Jiang's aggression and Su Jin's fear, setting a tense atmosphere among the group. But their troubles have only just begun. The island is not a deserted paradise, but a death trap filled with malignant viruses, grotesque mutations of the local wildlife, and hostile tribes that seem intent on keeping outsiders at bay. The island's horrors challenge the group's morals and instincts, pushing each member to their breaking point. While Ning Yuan and his group struggle to navigate their surroundings, another team of survivors finds themselves in the same perilous situation. This second group, though initially separate, shares the same goal: escape the island alive. However, their motivations and backgrounds differ significantly, leading to tension and mistrust when they inevitably cross paths. With resources scarce and danger lurking everywhere, it's clear that cooperation is essential, but trust is hard to come by. The island itself is almost a character, with its treacherous landscapes, strange creatures, and deadly viruses. Every step Ning Yuan and his companions take is a gamble. One wrong move could mean infection, attack, or worse. The mutated wildlife adds another layer of danger, turning familiar animals into nightmarish predators that force the survivors to think on their feet. These creatures are not just random obstacles. They reflect the island's deeper mysteries, hinting at experiments gone wrong or a past shrouded in dark secrets. The tension between the two groups of survivors escalates as they realize they need each other to survive but can't shake off their personal vendettas and mistrust. Ning Yuan's group, initially wary of He Jiang's violent tendencies, slowly comes to terms with the fact that his ruthlessness might be their best weapon against the island's hostile forces. Meanwhile, Su Jin struggles with her own ethical dilemmas, torn between her duty as a doctor and the brutal reality that sometimes the only way to survive is to sacrifice others. As the survivors begin to work together, they uncover clues about the island's dark history, hints of scientific experiments that went horribly wrong, possibly leading to the viral outbreaks and mutations that now plague the land. These revelations force the characters to question not just the nature of the island, but also their purpose in this twisted survival game. Are they mere victims of circumstance or pawns in a larger, more sinister plot? Conflict reaches a boiling point when a viral outbreak within the camp threatens to wipe out the survivors. Panic sets in, alliances crumble, and the true nature of each character is revealed. Ning Yuan, who initially seems like an everyman caught in a nightmare, steps up as a reluctant leader. His quick thinking and growing sense of responsibility drive the group forward, but not without cost. The constant threat of betrayal and the moral compromises required to survive weigh heavily on him. In the climax, the survivors are forced to confront not just the island's dangers, but also the darkest parts of themselves. The final battle for survival isn't just against the monstrous creatures or deadly viruses, but against their own fears, regrets, and the ever-looming question, how far will you go to survive? It's a harrowing reminder that in the face of overwhelming adversity, humanity's greatest battle is often within. Mi Yu Xing Jie is more than just a survival story. It's a psychological thriller that delves deep into the human psyche. It challenges its characters to confront not only the external horrors of the island, but also the internal conflicts that threaten to tear them apart. As the series unfolds, viewers are left on the edge of their seats, wondering who will make it out alive and what they'll sacrifice along the way. If you enjoyed this recap and want more thrilling anime breakdowns, don't forget to subscribe to Annie Analyze, like this video, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update.